In your heart. Surprisingly, when this Kundalini rises, she somehow or other, by joining with the divine power, all-pervading power, assumes a personality which is extremely pure, extremely benevolent, extremely tolerant, and extremely truthful. All your enemies that we call like anger, lust, greed, all these enemies just drop and you are no more in the entanglement of those enemies. And you become a free person, absolutely a free person. Above all, you are so beautiful. You become such a nice person that you establish your peace. Now, normal human beings, what do? They react. They react at anything. See, they were telling me that still there is time, people are still coming, doesn't matter. You can come late, don't come just now, all right? But I don't know how to react. And that's why when I came, they said, Mother, still you look very relaxed. I said, I never reacted to this. So you don't react. By not reaction, what happens? That the thoughts that come to you come from the future and the past. And you are lost in those thoughts because you are jumping on the cusp of these thoughts. When the Kundalini rises, the thoughts are like this. She elongates those thoughts and a space is created, which we call it as pause or vilam. In that state, you become absolutely peaceful. You don't think anymore, we call it thoughtless awareness, that Jung has described. That means you watch anything just as a witness. You see everything as a witness. See, there's a very nice carpet here. I'm seeing it. Now, supposing it belonged to me, if I was normal, I would have said, oh my God, I don't know, how are they going to keep it? In case this belongs to somebody else, I would appreciate it and I'll say, oh, I must buy this, how much it will cost, I hope it's insured and all kinds of things. But if I am a realized person, then I just watch it without thinking. And the joy that the artist has put into this carpet enables you to enjoy it without reaction. And this state we call at Sahaja Avastha, where a person becomes absolutely one with himself, complete. And when he looks at anything, he doesn't react, he sees, he becomes the witness. You become just the witness of the whole thing. Your memory improves, your ideas about creation, anything. I mean, you become an extremely, I should say, creative person. And you don't develop the pride. You don't develop falsehood. But you just enjoy creating something. Human being is the most beautiful, useful thing and the most beautiful thing the divine has created. But we don't know what we are. That's why always it is said, know thyself. Know yourself. Unless and until you know yourself, how can you say, I hate myself or I do that? Actually, the beauty lies within you and is to be expressed through these divine vibrations. Thus you know the reality, because you are not anymore contaminated by your ego or your superego. These thoughts come to you from your ego or superego, meaning your conditioning. You are no burden of it. You are absolutely free, and you see everything in its real position. Now, I was also born in a Christian religion, and I know that how Christianity was just the opposite of Christ. But, just a minute. But after realization, you are enlightened, and you see the beauty of every religion and the essence of every religion. And then you also understand that you are capable yourself of following a spiritual path without any difficulties. Nothing destructive, nothing wrong, nothing manipulated. It's your own. You become your own master. I have no religion. I have all the religions. Born in any family should not sort of stop your vision. You can see through everything if you have the light. So the create that human, extremely human personality, in the Sahasrara, she comes as Mahamaya. Sahasrara is the most powerful chakra because it is the 7 chakras combination and many others. With the Sahasrara you can do anything. You can manage the sun, you can manage the moon, you can manage the earth, you can manage the temperatures, everything. But through Mahamaya, things work out very normally, and they should work out normally. For example, somebody can say, Mother, there is atmosphere full of all these horrible ecological problems. Why don't you clear them? If it is cleared, people will go on producing. It is the problem of the human beings. And if it is corrected by me, they'll take it for granted. They have to face those problems. They have to change their habits. They have to understand that they are the one who are destroying themselves. Otherwise, if somebody is there just to cleanse it out, they will never change. Also, miraculously, one can do lots of things. One can say, Mother, as you solve the problems of Sahajogis, why don't you solve the problem of others? No. To solve their problem is not the end of my work, nor is the purpose. But to make them equipped so that they can solve their own problem. That's what I have to be. As I have said that, you have to be your own doctor. You have to be your own guru. Without Mahamaya, you cannot do it. Because she knows how far to go in correcting, how far to go in controlling. Because human beings at large have their own freedom.